Health Ed, promising news for people who suffer from asthma. Taking vitamin D supplements could lower your risk of severe attacks.
Dr. Nandy joins us now with a closer look at this one.
Yeah, I love this news, but it's kind of simple. You know, I think that it's important. This new study out of the United Kingdom sounds like promising news for, guess what, over 17 million American adults who are afflicted with asthma. Now, researchers analyzed 9 studies where participants were given oral vitamin D supplements along with their standard medical treatment, and the results are that less trips to the emergency department due to severe asthma attacks. This is great news.
So how much did it reduce those trips to the ER?
Yeah, great question. So, you know, the risk of emergency visits were reduced from 6% to 3%. That may sound small, but there were over 3,600 asthma deaths, quite a bit, in 2013, according to the CDC. So it's a condition that we should take very seriously, as it causes airways to narrow and swell, which can make breathing very difficult.
My son and I both take vitamin D supplements prescribed. But how much are we talking about? How much does the average person need?
So this study actually doesn't release any numbers, but my prescriptions, if you want to add vitamin D supplementation, are this. Number 1, recommended daily allowance for your question for those between 1 and 70 is what? 600 international units. Please increase that to 800 international units if you're over 71 or older. Number 3, don't overdo vitamin D, because if you take too much of it, you can actually have health problems. And number 4, if you're concerned, see your doctor. A blood test, a simple blood test, can measure the amount of vitamin D to your body, so don't guess.
So can it reduce the risk, vitamin D we're talking about, of asthma in everyone?
That's a great question. So I want to be clear that it didn't improve the patient's lung function or their everyday asthma symptoms, and researchers aren't sure if the vitamin D reduces the risk of severe asthma. It was an association. So we need more studies to see if this is actually true.
Still promising research.
I think it's great because it could be a simple solution to a major health problem.
Thank you, doctor. And
It's
if
my
you have
pleasure.
a good question for the doctor, go ahead and give him an email, or email him at drnandy@wxyz.com, or send it to us on Facebook or Twitter.